Good morning, tubular canes and tubular coins. It's a wonderful day here in the hills of Arkansas. I thought I'd give you guys and girls an update on what's going on. Slowly. Turn the okay, there you go. Now let's see here. That's not new, but I've done a few things to it. Really good car. Loaded up my little baby trailer, and we're gonna go out to the Crosley, but I got kind of puny and I didn't do it. Can't do like I used to. Here is the vehicle of the day. I had this thing probably 3 months, and I've done a few things to it in between. You know, when I'm strong enough to do. New gas tank and fuel line and sending unit. Then let's see, I pulled the seat out, and I've been languishing in here. I pulled all the stuff out of the instrument cluster and replaced a bunch of stuff and rewired. It had, if I can get in here, yeah, bending over is not very good. It had these things for a fuse box. They had these going to each circuit, and they glass fused, and all of them had tinfoil around them. So that was not a good, safe thing. So I replaced them all with these, updating them a little bit with these things and the little outfits. And then I put, where is it? I put a bunch of bulbs in. These old ones are kind of dim, like me. So I put some new ones in that are LED. Here's some. I put these rascals in there and done that. That took me a long while. And then you can see this thing's got a town and country radio. These long buttons on the edge of the buttons is T and then C, of course. When you're in town, you push that down and the thing will automatically go and select all the strong stations in town. And then when you're in the country, you hit the C, and it'll go and it'll pick out the country music stations. No, it'll pick out the weaker stations, you know, in the country while you're out there. So that's the tune of that. The old girl's got power steering and no brakes and everything else. But I've had several of these 56 Fords and 55s and such, and I wanted another hardtop. I've got a 2-door post out behind the woods, but anyway, that's what this one is, a 2-door hardtop. You can get Crown Victorias, but I'm not a Crown Victoria dude. And, I must have a mail call here if I can get this situated. Okay, first off, I've got this beautiful nativity scene. And this came from Harry Faber, YouTube most famous person in French France. It's from France, but it's French France. And all these dudes are sticking out like that. Ain't that neat? He's a wonderful man. And he's building a house that was bombed and strafed and done everything in the wars. And he's building it by hand, putting it back together, making it stout. And he does lots of other stuff, real cool train stuff and everything. Very wonderful, godly man. And then, another wonderful, godly man, this one right here. I would suspect that he drawed that. I think he can probably draw better than that, but it's a wonderful thing. And he sent me this Christmas card. And, come on, finger. Fingers don't have touch anymore, but yay! He sent me this, the world famous rusty glove box. Now, the list of his skills and everything else, his escapades are just endless. He's done everything and done it well. That's kind of embarrassing to me because I just kind of slop it together, but he is professional at what he does, and he can do anything. And he is a wonderful man and has a wonderful family. So I am totally overblessed by all y'all. Ah! Sorry. I'm going to let you rest here with baby Jesus and the rest of them. Okay, that's safe. But let me do a wonderful walk around on this thing. This, of course, it's I can't figure out why people hasn't copied this thing that I made up. But anyway, describing this car, if it was any worse, I wouldn't want it. But if it was any better, I couldn't afford it. So that's about as much truth as I can spout. And it's rough as a cob, but it's got a little 292 in it and some other good stuff, of course, power steering. And what has helped me on this is another wonderful YouTuber called the Rod Reverand. Now he's got a 55 that's just sharp as a pin. It's hunting season. Yay! No. Anyway, the Rod Reverend's got a great channel, and y'all should check him out. He does stuff meticulous, and his car it's like a museum quality car. And he takes it out and drag races it and does all sorts of stuff to it. He's a true hot rodder and a man of God. So, you know, that's hard to beat, them double twos right there. And he has helped me find parts for this. And you can message him, or I messaged him on some of his videos, and he got right back at me with the information that I needed on how to find, you know, exhaust parts, how to find an intake manifold, how to find this, how to find that. He's helped me very, very much. And instantly, like he's on the other end of the phone. But he turned me on to Mummerts, M-U-M-M-E-R-T-S. He builds hot rod engines like this. What this has got is 292 or 312. And he's a wonderful, good man too, John Mummert. And you can check out his YouTubes too. He shows you how to build these things, and he's very, very meticulous when he does his machining and things. And he's got lots of tips on how to hot rod these old Y-block engines, which I wasn't a fan of them, but it's what you got. It replaced the flathead. And they run them for, I think 10 years, maybe more. So they must have been good some way. And I'm going to spice this one up with Mr. John's parts. And see, that's just making a circle. I asked Hot Rod Reverend, and he put me on to Mr. Mummert and some other people. So it's kind of a circle thing. We all help each other, and I would you too, if anybody needed any help from an old bald fat guy But anyway, that's the way it is here in the woods of Arkansas. Pretty early this morning, and it's going to be 60 today. So we're going to see what we're going to see. There's a couple vehicles left, which is good, and the campers are gone. So we're going to call it a good day. I got to get these cards inside and put them back on display. Thank you both, Mr. Harry Faber and Mr. Rusty Glovebox. That's a cool name. And I love you all. I love you all that's listening to this jabber. Oh, it's in the sun. Oh, it's warm here. Let's see the sun. Oh, it's warm here. Yay! So, let me turn this thing around. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Yeah. Now, I'm in the sun. I'm in the sun. Now I am in the sun. Come on. There's no good sides to me anymore. I want to tell y'all, if I don't see you before then, Merry Christmas. And I love you all, as you know. And thank you for the love I get back and the prayers. I can feel them. It's a neat thing you can feel when somebody's praying for you, or I can. And the relief and the strength that I get, I can't describe it, how wonderful it is. So, don't never think that your prayers don't work. And I know that y'all have talked to God Himself in your prayers, and you can be proud that He listened to you. You know for a fact that you had His ear at that time. I am proof of that. I should have been dead years ago if it hadn't been for your wonderful prayers and His wonderful love and miracles. So, last year at this time, I was in terrible shape. And now I'm not. I'm hoping to have a better birthday and a better Christmas, because last year it was not good. But it ended up being wonderful. So I guess, good and bad. Whatever. Yeah, bad. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna hush now, and y'all have a wonderful Christmas again. And love one another. And thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, which is right here, I think, maybe. Oh, no, it's over here anyway, it's down there somewhere. And anyway, that's about all I know. It's more than what I know. I don't know that, but maybe I'll know something. Itch. Buttons. I've showed you this camera with all these buttons on it, didn't I? Maybe.